Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the beautiful people, a happy Monday to you. I have not left my apartment in 10 days. Yes! What a better environment to play in a combat match against Noxious when the stakes couldn't be lower in this episode of What the Deck, where I will be playing the Enter the Battlefield triggers. Noxious will be playing the Exit the Battlefield triggers in this particular episode, kindly sponsored by the wonderful folks at NordVPN. Nox, how are you doing today? How are you doing?
I'm doing so well, Sean. I'm just happy we finally got to do this, because last week I was primed and ready. You know, like we set up the show, we just selected all the decks, we've been talking about this, I stopped the stream, everything, you know. And then it just didn't happen. We just got, I don't know, Comcasted or something. I don't know what happened.
No. Internet is apparently in high demand these days. So don't worry, I want to show all of you, we have backup in case Nox's video cuts. Here he is. I have the perfect screen grab loaded up. You can show them me. You can show them me if you want. Let's go ahead and get back to the live, Nox. We have our respective
I can show them me too.
That's great. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So we are going to be hopping into our little non-competitive sequence in a moment. I want to ask Nox, before we hop in, what are the kind of decks that you are going to be playing with today?
That's a great question, Sean. I'll be playing death triggers, so that means things that die will do things, which is very common in Magic. There's a lot of triggers that go on the stack, and mine will take place when things leave the battlefield. Now, that doesn't always mean, you know, when they die, but in this case, it's going to be all death-related, because, you know, we could have had some weird bounce shenanigans, but this is death triggers. It's not about leaving the battlefield, it's about dying. So, Sean,
you know,
I have an on-theme deck for you.
Oh,
it's going to be great.
Wonderful. I have the Enter the Battlefield, and, you know, it does kind of hurt me that it's not the symmetry of Enter versus Exit. I don't even consider the bounce. You're correct. You are doing Death, and my Enter the Battlefield ones. We have some of the more basic Explore type things. We also, of course, have some Mirror March action going on, because that's some of the most laugh-tastic moments in the history of What the Deck. I am proud to say that we have some experimental ones, proliferation-based Enter the Battlefield. All of these decks, though, are ambitious. All of these are some of the most ambitious versions of what you would imagine.
I want to say I'm kind of on the same boat, and I was worried, you know, going into the episode that I just selected a bunch of garbage that you'd roll over, but if your decks are also very ambitious, then I think we'll have a battle of ambition, and we'll see who ends up making it work. Because it isn't anything, like, too quick, right? It's going to take a while.
Oh, yeah. And for any of you who are curious how this particular show works, first we're going to be playing a sampling of the fine decks that you created. Afterwards, we're going to pick our favorites and play not really a best of three, but play the serious match. This is when the records begin getting recorded. This is when the historians pull out their calligraphy pens and begin to mark down which is, in fact, the better time to trigger upon entry or upon exit. Before we hop into these games and before we showcase our initial decks, we have a word from the greatest sponsor call-out man of all time, Day 9, to talk about NordVPN. Indeed, Day 9. Today's episode of What the Deck is sponsored by NordVPN, a service that encrypts your connection to the internet using one of over 5,600 servers in 59 countries. NordVPN will prevent your ISP from tracking and then selling your usage data. It will also hide your real IP address, which lets you get around some of those region blocks for content. And NordVPN servers are fast enough to stream in HD. You can have up to 6 devices connected at once with unlimited bandwidth. It works on Windows, Mac, Linux, iOS, and Android. Last time we looked at the Windows app, let's take a look at the Android app today. You go straight to the NordVPN website, download the APK directly, which will enable ad blocking. And once installed, you click the Quick Connect button and boom, your connection is secured. You can also navigate to this map of countries, click on a specific country pin first, and then once connected, a green bar will appear at the top to let you know things are working. There's some other services that are offered, some specialty services, such as a dedicated IP address, which will prevent your email from asking for repeated authentications from logins using different IP addresses. You also can go to the settings page to find even more options to customize your experience. We're offering a 30-day money-back guarantee. Go to nordvpn.com/day9tv to get 70% off a 3-year deal. And if you use the code day9tv at checkout, you get a free month. For now, though, it's time for What the Deck. I'm so good at that. I'm so good at that. It's fantastissimo.
Sean, that was amazing, and I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you forgot to unmute yourself again, Sean.
No,
Yeah,
I didn't forget to unmute myself. You're supposed to do the deck intro. Oh my god, my screen is broken. Oh, that was close. Oh my god. I was this close to doxing you. Yes, dude.
Okay,
Nox,
Sean.
it's time. It's time to intro the decks, man. Show me the very first one you're working with. Oh yeah.
I'm not showing you anything.
All right. So, our very first deck that we're going to see, and yes, my stubble does grow incredibly quickly, man. Let me tell you. So, this deck that we're going to start off with is Norn's Explore Enter the Battlefield deck. This is really just Norn looking at every single Explore creature and getting them in there. We have the Seeker's Squire, Merfolk Branchwalker, Wild Growth Walker to proc on all that, Jade Light Ranger, but also 3 Paths of Discovery, so that whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you also explore. The mass explore action going on. But let's not forget, we have some new toys in here. Teysa, Deep Dwelling. This is an absolute powerhouse creature, causing everything to flicker. We get more Ravenous Chupacabra, Hostage Taker triggers. We get Yarok to double everything up. And let's not forget about our good friend, Agent of Treachery, for the mega high end. As is always the case, every person who's ever submitted the deck here to What the Deck knows to have a thoughtful composition of land. We have 26 land, as always is the case. The correct amount is looking oh so right. Let's play a best of 1 game. Alright, challenge. View challenge. Accept. Select deck. Norn's Explore. And we're going to fire it off and play. I mean, yeah. Like, we don't have any power right now, but I'm feeling powerful. You know what? I'm going to show everything face up right now. Alright, Nox. Do you remember the joy of seeing this on turn 2? Remember the joy?
God.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, enter the battlefield effect, huh? Oh, damn. Okay, now I see it.
Sacrifice another creature. Gains Death Touch and Indestructible until end of turn. Okay. Well, I wanted to once again remind you of this experience.
I've been there.
And, you know, just to show you that I respect your 2/2, right? We're gonna go ahead and butt heads a bit.
We're gonna butt heads.
Oh no!
You said butt head.
Gosh.
Oh, you know what's coming there. And
yeah,
that's not a surprise. Okay.
Well, okay. So I see the setup, but I really wonder how often playing in a non-standard format feels a little bit like being Jason Bourne. Like, I don't know exactly what all the threats are. I can't remember them, but I'm like worried that something's out there. Like, is there a 4 mana make a bazillion tokens that I'm unaware of?
No. So you should be fine.
Okay.
There's nothing too scary coming your way. If that's the question. Okay. Okay,
I mean,
this
I don't need to play this right now, but I do want to play it. Sanctum Spirit.
Yeah, that's right. You read it.
Card. This is like a 20. This is like a, or excuse me, this is a God dang, what's the word? This is like a 23rd card in draft, right? This is like the kind of card that you wind up in draft with, and you're like, well, you know, it's not the worst. I'm gonna go ahead.
It was actually kind of good in Dominaria. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Yarok Explorers twice, huh?
Oh man. Oh, this is already. Oh, we're leaving the Jade Light Ranger on the top of the deck.
That's not a bad start.
You know, I'm not going to attack because Wild Growth Walkers are pretty much here just to get my health up to like 100. Every single episode of What the Deck, somebody gets to like 100 health. Like,
That's the goal, though. And then the question is, can we kill the other player?
well,
So that's
when
gonna
this
trigger what, 4 times? Wait, it's gonna explore 4 and then 2, so 6 times.
6 times. 6 times. Okay. You know, I'm gonna put this one in the graveyard.
What? Why? Why would you do
That's
that?
gonna go to the graveyard.
You could have just added more paths of discovery.
But I feel like I'm already gonna be able to discover everything I need to. You know, I'm gonna put this one in the graveyard just to show you what we're working with.
Okay.
I gotta put this in the graveyard. I'm still hunting for some land. There it is.
Yeah, you're only drawing, 18 cards per turn. You'll get there, I trust.
I mean, that is an obscene amount of triggers. Like, hold on, let me just once again see how many triggers happens there.
Oh my
This
god.
is
That's a lot of lands. You know what scares
oh my
me?
gosh.
Agent of Treachery. Oh, come on. That is.
I'm gonna keep this one.
Oh no.
All right, library.
So she's not even meant to come out of devotion. She's just gonna stay as an enchantment on the battlefield for the entire game. I feel like enter the battlefield effects have an easier time of setting up than death. Death
Yeah,
Triggers.
yeah. No, that could be true. That could be true. This is far and away my best deck, though. I will let you know. Okay, wait. You discarded Kiora Best the Sea God.
Yes. I drew 3 in a row. Kiora Best the Sea God.
You have 3 of them in there. Now, I'm just gonna note, I don't see a lot of islands on this side. I do feel obligated to just pass this turn. I think that this is. I'm not gonna lie.
You could play Teysa and Jade Light Blink. I mean, that's.
I could do that.
That's a fairly mild play.
Yeah, the thing is, I also too have a Ravenous Chupacabra in the hand, and so the whole idea of like.
Oh. Yeah, I get it.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm really kind of feeling a sense of solidarity with all the people who are currently sort of trapped at home, and I don't think it's, as a father who's trying to also keep some kids under control. I don't want to just double Ravenous Chupacabra flicker with Thassa, double Ravenous Chupacabra. Every single one of those entries causes an Explore effect. I don't think that's an
just
okay
unethical.
thing to do. Yeah, no. So I'm going to give you just one more turn before I absolutely clear your board and one-shot your face.
Okay.
Teysa.
I'm not exactly sitting on options here, so I'll take what
Oh my
comes.
god, I have hostage taker. I think this is an opportunity to just we're gonna head out.
The deck does, right? Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I can't say I drew very well. I don't know how many lands I have in the deck.
I
One
checked.
of the things we know for a fact is that the people who submit decks to What the Deck don't tend to also know how many lands they have, I think, on average.
Guess how many are in this one? 26, huh? Isn't that a miracle?
You have someone who submitted a deck with proper land count, Sean, in What the Deck?
I mean, it was stunning even to me. I'm gonna go ahead and swing on in here. Got a casual 110 health.
We'll be fine. Probably, maybe. Everything's on the line here.
I'm gonna submit 0. I just don't think that. I don't think the world wants to see this many triggers. What?
We got there. We
Such
got there.
an idiot. I mean,
We at least got there.
oh my
Okay.
god. All right. Well, I mean, I don't. How many cards do I have left in my deck? Immediately, it just like the panic sets in where I'm like, okay, let's start evaluating our options. Kaya's Wrath in a deck that is filling your own board. Oh, this is getting tapped
the goal
for
is
sure.
to have death triggers, right? Ah, that's clever.
Yeah.
You know what's cool about Thassa too is that you actually can choose not to blink the cards. You don't. Oh, okay. No, fair enough. Not bad. Not bad. What you should do here, I won't tell you. I'll see if you figure it out. I'll see if you're a genius. Are you a
Watch
genius,
me.
Sean?
I'm a genius.
Okay, I think you're a genius. You figured it out.
Yeah, you can destroy your own indestructible, and it still creates the 3/3 golem. And now we're gonna flicker this.
Oh, and it's gonna come back under my control or yours? No, Teysa does specify under yours, so it's not under its owner's control. Okay.
So now we can just create one 3/3 per turn. Okay. All right, that is tight though. That is very, very tight.
You can't say I didn't try.
I'm gonna turn that guy sideways real fast. All right, excellent. You know, someone who was viewing said that watching us play is far less two people competing with bad decks and is more so two people working together to make Magic the Gathering art.
That's a very good description of it. Yeah, I like that.
I feel like we've really created some art right now. This is...
I mean, the combination of my deck and your deck is unbeatable. Either of them on their own just don't do... Look at this.
Turn them all sideways. All right. This is definitely an episode of What the Deck, where I barely won at 112 health to -17 or whatever it is.
I mean, I think if I'd gotten the Kyle's Wrath on time, we might have stood a chance.
Oh.
Perhaps. Or if I hadn't drawn 3 Kiora Best, the Sea God in my non-blue deck right off the bat.
Yeah, what is that doing there? Let me guess, 24 land, undoubtedly.
Surprise. We'll bring this back. You'll eventually see it. I'm sure it'll work.
Well, so you don't want to spoil what it is the deck was supposed to do. We're gonna wait till later.
Gonna do it later. I'm sure. As soon as I'm not up against Wild Growth Walkers, I'm sure I'll be fine.
I trust inherently that you're gonna be okay after that. I have a deck that I'm not really sure what the goal of it is, other than to exercise the word proliferate. I'm very excited about it.
I'll pick something that also doesn't really know what it wants to do, and then we'll figure it out from there.
Excellent. Perfect. A thing of beauty. All right, so as we continue, yes, Mumbling Dutch says, Sean and Noxious are doing the TCG Tango. Our next sequence, the next waltz, will be Rodeo Clown's Proliferate deck. Now, this deck is very funny, okay? I just want to note, Pollen Bright Druid, whenever it enters the battlefield, we can proliferate, or put a counter on. Watley's Raptor, when it enters the battlefield, proliferate. Evolution Sage, whenever a land enters the battlefield, proliferate. Night of Autumn, get some counters on there. Bloom Hulk, when it enters the battlefield, proliferate. By the way, you'll note that there just goes straight to 2, 3, 4. No 1-drops. None of this nonsense. A Johnny the Great-Hearted, putting counters on everything. A good target to proliferate. Cavalier of Dawn, to help us get what? To help us get what? It's kind of tricky. It's kind of tricky to see until you suddenly note that the Mending of Dominaria allows us to put all sorts of land from the graveyard onto the battlefield. Fall of Thran destroys all the land and returns those land to the battlefield. And don't forget that we can proliferate the counters on our sagas. The sagas, those themselves, those are counters that track them. They're not something different. They are counters. So we can proliferate to accelerate more quickly through Fall of Thran. Great Henge is another thing that generates +1/+1 counters. 24 lands. What'd you expect? Woo! Look at this. I accept your challenge. Boom. You know, I actually don't know if there is a communication device that has ever been created where someone doesn't try to look as stupid as possible upon using it. Like, that chat window pop-up, it's kind of new, and immediately, like, I would not be surprised if the very first telephone, the very first transatlantic telephone, someone picked up and was like, penis. It's like, oh my god, I heard you say that. This hand is... It's a bad hand. Okay. Better.
Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you. Are you keeping or not?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep this hand. This is not... It's not a good hand.
I have a
turn
fine
one
hand.
Sun Petal Grove.
I mean, I've got lands. For once. Change. Chupacabra the death trigger, somebody asks. I mean, it kills, right? It's a dog. Does that count as a death trigger, Sean?
What does what thing count as a death trigger?
If Chupacabra dies... If Chupacabra kills one of your creatures, is that a death trigger?
I mean, it should, yeah. Because it destroys a creature.
Okay. Again, like, we're working in tandem here. You're playing creature, I'm enchanting your creature.
I'm like, it's one of these things where immediately I hesitate. I just get really scared. I get really, like, why would you...
Like, nothing makes sense anymore, right?
Unholy indenture me? You get it? Under your control. Oh my god. You know, I've only ever cast this thing on my own creatures.
Sure.
And just because that's the only way I've ever done it doesn't mean that's
the only way it can be done. Yeah.
That's true. Oh my gosh. I mean, I guess I'm gonna do this.
Well, at least Raptor. Do you wish to proliferate?
Submit one. Dude, Guild Mage's Forum. You have got to be kidding me, man. Ah. Well, I guess I'll do this again.
Okay. Fair.
I don't want this permanent to proliferate.
Well, it doesn't matter because it's gonna die first, right?
Yeah, I'll just leave it back, man. I don't know. I don't know. And then you're just gonna, like, bring back... Is this all you have is unholy indentures?
Not exactly.
Why,
but I mean,
why are you the Enter the Battlefield Proliferate deck? Why are you the Enter the Battlefield Proliferate deck?
Because you gave me something to do with unholy indenture.
Oh my
Evo
god.
Sage. That is some power right there. on point.
What? Oh my god. At the beginning of your end step, put a coin counter on another target creature. Whenever a creature with a coin counter on it dies or is put into exile, return that card to the battlefield under your control. Oh my god. How did you build a Proliferate deck?
I called this deck Black-White Mind Control. I know that the intent behind the deck is actually kind of different than what I'm doing with it.
This is so clever. This is such a clever deck.
It is, right?
Don't, no, that is so mean! That is so mean! Gosh, you didn't even hit all attack. You just hit them one at a time slowly. I can't
thought
believe
maybe
you.
there was one of them I would hold back. I didn't know I'd just go all in, Sean.
Okay, so this guy's indestructible, and so if I do this...
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, we're still
10,
fine.
Okay, it literally has a devotion count right there. I just can't it up again. Oh my gosh. Okay, I didn't realize that the swings would be so brutal in this episode of What the Deck. All right. Dude, look, check this out. I can actually proliferate the number of coin counters on this guy. Wait, what?
It's gonna be the richest Evo Sage in... Oh no, it's my counter. Can you do that?
Boom.
Oh,
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah.
What are you gonna do with 2 of those then?
It's unclear.
Yeah, what's the end game?
I don't know. I'm gonna put 3 coin counters on this. What does happen when this dies? Ah! There's a lot of swings going on right now. Alright, I get the golem though.
It's mostly a very boring series of swings.
Wait, this said that when that card returns to the battlefield under your control. Why did this?
Because the Cavalier of Dawn brings back the enchantment in my hand.
But you killed my Evolution Sage, and where is the Evolution Sage? Didn't the Evolution
It's on
Sage...
my side.
Is that the new one, or is that a different one?
That's the one that I killed that had the Athreos coin counter. The other one died when you blocked. Last turn.
That's right, okay. Everything's happening so fast and so miserably. Alright.
You can live, but like, do you need one turn, or is there no way?
There is absolutely no hope, even a little.
Okay, no hope. Okay, so it's not even like, oh, I have cleansing. No, well, I mean, I guess now that I've put this onto the creature.
Don't worry about it. Watch this. Boom. Game
Go
for
ahead
life.
and blow up my Athreos. Oh, you didn't blow up Athreos. That's disappointing.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm only gonna do that trick once. All right. Well, I'm gonna kill at least my own guy. I'm gonna bring him back to my own graveyard. I got thoroughly dismantled in that game.
Listen,
I mean, that was not a close match.
I got lucky because I found because there's 2 reanimation spells that do this, right? There's the one that doesn't put a +1/+1 counter on return, and then there's Unholy Indenture that kills it and then gives me food to proliferate with. So the matchup could not have been better, you know.
I mean that was absolute filth. Well now I want to play one of the decks that's a bit cruel. This is a bit of a cruel one, and I'm not going to share with you what it is, but it is cool, but more importantly, it is cruel. So
cruel, nice.
We're gonna hope to unload a little here.
Is it gruel?
No, it's something far more unkind. All right, this is Llama Boy's prison deck, okay? And this is proper prisonage. Rule of law, each player can't cast more than 1 spell each turn. Okay, so this slows you down. Then we can play Ixalan's Binding. When it enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent an opponent controls until Ixalan's Binding leaves the battlefield. The opponent can't cast spells with the same name as the exiled card. And then we also have Ashiok's Erasure, which is kind of the same thing as a counter spell. Exile target spell on the stack. Your opponent can't cast spells with the same name as the exiled card. Ooh. Yeah. Now, some of you may be unfamiliar with this card. This was one of the new historic anthology pieces, Meddling Mage. When it enters the battlefield, choose a non-land card name. Spells with the chosen card name can't be cast. Okay, so we're just going to try to make Nox not do stuff. And this is all with the goal of working towards Divine Visitation. So we can create angels. We create those angels with Dawn of Hope and Omen of the Sun. Right? I'm going to wait for that happy little challenge. Not a chance. Challenge has been sent. This deck is sponsored by the Fun Police. That is true. This deck is sponsored by the Enemies of Fun. But this entire show is sponsored by NordVPN. As we were talking about at the start of the show, if you go to nordvpn.com/day9tv and use the code Day9TV, you can get 70% off 3 years and a month free. And a month free. Am I that person?
I have a hand.
I think so.
I have a very, very nice hand. You won't even be able to tell what the deck is because of the hand. You'll think it's something completely different.
Look at this. Bam!
What?
Hinterland Harbor, starting things off with a tap land. Okay. Ah, yes. A non-enter the battlefield deck.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah.
I think I know what I'm going to do. I had a turn 2 play. This is absolutely jank. We found jank glue located right at the forefront of the deck. Never have I seen a treasure map and been like, oh, no, this will definitely be a top-ranked deck. This is definitely going to be a tier 1 thing.
Yeah.
Treasure map is just like, what is my deck bad at? How do I just make myself feel a little bit less bad?
In every color, right? So you're just like, yeah, okay. I can be mono red, control or whatever, and still find room for this thing. So it's probably one of my favorite cards as a consequence. It's kind of unfortunate it doesn't keep the counters through to Fairy. Yeah, I see what you did there. You think I wouldn't notice?
Yes. I'm sure hoping you still don't.
Okay.
Okay, what is this mono white? Rebirth the
It's not mono white.
It's not.
It's not. It's definitely not. Like, not at all. Not even close.
Okay.
It's very not mono white.
Okay. No, I am going to not quite believe you. But we will see.
That you will.
Okay.
The proof is in the pudding. Look at that pudding.
Dude, this vampire might actually kill me this game. I don't think I actually have much
I haven't
recourse against
attacked.
vampire.
I've been very nice with the little vamp.
It's very, very thoughtful.
The only life you
sweet.
lost was to your own temple garden. I think I'll get this to work,
I
Sean.
see what that thing is doing. Okay.
Whoa, you
Yeah,
know
no,
what I'm doing?
No, I know what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. Oh, sure.
I can understand
always-
what it is that I'm doing. Oh my
Okay.
gosh, it's a sacred foundry.
Yeah. I thought you figured out my plan.
All right, I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass. Right, like
Okay.
Panda that party says Nox is playing 3-color. Lol. It would not surprise me if you were like a 5-color deck with Birth of Meletus and you just like have not hit the other lands. All right.
We've done stupider things on this show.
All right, I'm waiting.
Taking our
And
time,
that's your only
Sean.
spell? Yep, that's it. That's
There's
the
no
only spell
rush.
you have.
Is it the only spell I've got?
Alright, I'm gonna Ashiok's Erasure that spell.
Oh, I see how it is. We're trying to Ixalan's binding prison. You know what, Vampire? Go ahead and mess him up. Go, Vamp.
Get him!
Go
Get him, Vamp!
Avatar of Teferi over there.
Oh man, this is a Chal-Eng.
Yeah, it is the Chal. The
Okay,
Chal
you know,
to end them all.
I want you to know how big of a risk I'm taking right now by doing this.
Yeah, because you don't actually know. Like, you can only play one spell per turn, right?
That's it. Yeah, one on yours, one on mine. And again, we do have the enter the battlefield effect of Ashiok's.
You could have countered that because you played your spell already.
Why? Why would you?
Listen, Sean. You did
Ah!
it yourself.
I literally wanted to just hold the power button on my computer. I just saw that and I wanted to be like, pew, and contact NordVPN and been like, sorry, don't know what happened, man. My apologies. Like, who knew?
It cost me all my colored mana, though, so that was not a terrible trade-off, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Kinda
Double
not
block.
cool. Kinda not cool.
Oh my god. Dude, this
Kinda not
app,
super cool.
this borks me.
I mean, I'll play this, but I don't think this passes the turn. I don't expect it to stick.
Oh
yeah,
god.
No, okay.
Oh god.
We'll have to get creative, because I don't...
I think I will need a forest from here.
I'm gonna have to use many brains to get through this.
I mean,
If your deck is all control shenanigans.
This is, I think, maybe the most multi-brained combat we have engaged in yet.
Yeah, so far I think it's taken all of the IQ points we have. Okay, keeping 7 open. That's
Hello,
That's,
my name is Sean, and I am Face Up. Okay.
Are we playing Thassa's Intervention? No, not yet. Okay, so that's Ashiok's Erasure plus Omen. I get it. I get it. I'm following along for now. I just need blue mana, Sean.
I
Could
believe
you scry some at the top of my deck?
Here it is, the win condition.
Oh, man.
I'm coming in. Oh, really? Yeah. Getting ahead. Finding exploits. I mean, I feel like I've gotta.
You do? That's ambitious.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Search for Escanta is a very, very quite so scary card.
It is. It is scary. To the point where you'd counter it. I guess if you have more where that one came from. Alright, you seem to not be trying to sneak anything past me here. We're just gonna play it by ear.
Okay.
Ooh, that resolves. Ooh.
Yeah, no, I'm
All right. Okay.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I'm feeling this. All right. Let's do this.
This is the BNB right here. This is the Bad News Bears.
I got one angel down. Does it stick?
All right. I'm going to auto-pay this. Watch this. Now, when the Omen of the Sea lands, before I scry 2 and draw...
No, but it scries 2 automatically. Oh, you wanted like double scry 2?
I want to scry 4.
That is such high IQ.
I know. I know. I am Paulo Vitor, Dama de Rosa. Okay.
You nailed it. How long did you practice that in the mirror of the hotel room?
Hours. Hours and hours and hours, let me tell you.
That name is branded in your skull.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. The thing about Scry 4 is it's a lot worse than Scrying 2 times. That's it.
Oh my god.
It begins.
This is a tricky pickle. For sure.
A tricky pickle, yeah. All right, let's keep going. Let's do this.
Okay, here it is.
Whoa, hold up. Okay, we're basically on a similar vibe here.
Okay.
All right, you know, I expect this to turn into
God, I thought it was going to be Heliod's intervention. I mean, this is so terrifying. There's
I need to give you turns because I'm afraid if I don't give you turns, this will just end very quickly. Right? Like I could swing for 4 maybe. Or actually, I'll swing with this one. This is fine. This is okay.
I actually don't quite know how to do this. Cause like if I play and block, you still get the extra flyer. But if I wait and then I summon a second one, what?
That gets better. I don't need that. Yeah, I just don't need it.
Oh no.
Well, the problem is you messed me up with that.
Yeah.
I just realized now I misplayed the last turn pretty badly.
Thank God.
I made a mistake. It's gonna be fine because we're just gonna salvage the game instantly. Okay, making more flyers. Oh wow, what an elegant pile of enchantments.
What an elegant code. Bad.
I love
deck
this.
that does a non-zero amount of stuff. Dude, that's maybe the best part about Magic, is when you do something bad in other games, you fall apart like a wet bag. But in Magic, your terrible ideas actually can still have real power spikes in them, you know?
Yeah, I like how sometimes we have this very cute combo. Like in this case, the cute combo is Divine Visitation, Castle Ardenvale, right? And they went for the most convoluted way to get to it, which is like enchantment-based control pile with, you know, Wilderness Wreck.
Oh yeah, it's really good.
You know, why would you just sprinkle that in a wide token deck? Okay, what did you just find, you fiend? That was the sound of... That wasn't a bad sound. You made a bad sound.
Okay.
What does that sound about?
Non-creature spell. Create a spirit token with flying.
Yeah.
Okay, so which one do I want to? I think I want to bind. Oh, this is dangerous, but I'm gonna bind something. I think I hit the angel. I think I hit the angel. Because Kaikar is a card that I have not seen in standard decks, and Resplendent Angel is a card that I have seen in standard decks, and that is the full extent of my evaluations.
You know, I don't think you're wrong. I don't think you're wrong.
I'm not
I kind of
wrong.
don't want to take 12, but...
Dude, did I ever tell you,
when
I was in grad school, I had this professor that would never say, "That's right." He would only ever say,
That's
"You're not wrong. You're not wrong." So it'd be like, and how is depth shown on the frame here? Someone like raise their hand and give an answer. You're not wrong. And then after he would tell like 4 students that they were not wrong, he'd go, okay, let me tell you how to show depth in the frame. It's just like, everyone was just like, oh God, why are we coming in on the weekend for this? Huh?
Isn't that the correct thing to do?
What do you mean?
Because no one's technically right. They're just not wrong yet.
Arcane adaptation, so everything is a spirit now?
Yeah, sort of.
So what are you naming? Spirit. Okay, so now Kaikar can sacrifice all these things to generate a lot of red mana. If this is just a Banefire to the face. Oh, man. Come on, Kasem, you don't... Okay, so I have to keep generating angels every single turn. Another Wilderness Reclamation would help. No, not on this turn! No! No, not on the turn right after I said it out loud! Not on the turn!
Listen, Sean, I've been holding it for 3 turns. I've been holding it for 3, and I've just been thinking, let's get this going. You know, let us play this out. It's like a commander game where somebody just goes, turn 3, I win. No one wants to play with them again.
Oh,
you know, I'm like your big brother that's letting you win a battle. You know, when you fight and then they just let you win even though they could just choke,
how
hold
dare
you
you put yourself in the big brother role? No. Because the role that you were truly in was like the 4-year-old girl that has stolen a cookie and the parent knows that they've stolen a cookie. I was like, are you going to Banefire me? And then you know what you did? You just got real quiet. You were just like,
Okay, you know, I can take that analogy. Now, how about the big brother that took a cookie?
The most heart-wrenching of all, right? Because I thought I trusted you. You're someone I look up to and I admire, and you stole the cookie.
Everything.
You stole the cookie, and your brotherly guilt starts to just take over your fraternal pain. Oh,
I can't speak. It just mutes me.
Are you gonna Banefire my face? You're not wrong. In fact, you're right. Okay.
Well, your deck was beautiful.
It was.
You ruined everything I tried to do. I was trying to get, like, you know, the infinite loop of mana with the angels and the spirits. Because you can turn infinite angels into infinite spirits, but it didn't, you know. Yeah. You know, I played the deck you're playing with Esper in Historic with Ashiok's Erasure and Binding and Teferi and all the fun stuff that it really made people upset.
How did it go, big bro?
Sure. It was great. I just Unmoored Ego their entire deck that I, you know, and then Binding the rest and Ashiok's Erasure the rest. At some point, they just not a single card could be played.
And then you conceded because you just didn't have any win condition?
No, Teferi got there.
Oh.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do my Mirror March deck. My Mirror March. I'm really excited.
You have a Mirror March deck. That's true.
Yeah. And I gotta show this one off. Then. I'm not gonna tell you because I no longer trust my big brother, but I do trust the public at large with this. So it's gonna be a very exclusive club that I'm gonna tour this deck with. Okay, this is Jules Vert's March deck, a Mirror March deck. Okay, Mirror March, as you know, when you play a card, you flip a coin, and for each successful flip, you hit multiple summons of said creature. Why? Why would we want to ever have duplicates of anything? Reverent Hoplite. When it enters the battlefield, create a number of 1/1 white human soldier creature tokens equal to your devotion to white. And then we have the quad white Arcanist Owl, the quad white Resolute Rider, and the quad white Fireborn Knight. Remember, that mana symbol that is red or white mana counts as white devotion. The rest of the deck is Banalish Marshal to buff and to give triple white devotion. Banishing Light because it's something good. Blood Sun, I don't really know why, but by God it's there. Do we have Lotus Fields in here or something? Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. I didn't see that when I first looked, Jules Vert. You're a very, very smart person. Davos for healing and devotion to white. Corpse Knight for healing and actually not healing, for damaging and devotion to white. But look at this. Anytime another creature enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent loses 1 life. How sick is that? Dawn of Hope, and Flicker of Fate, right? So we can get multiple flickers of the Reverent Hoplite, and of course an Immortal Sun for good measure. Actually, the more I think about this deck, the sweeter it is. Oh my god, yeah, this is a real winner. This is a real champion quality deck. What the Host versus Noxious. Alright, I'm already not feeling good about this. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep this one. I'm gonna keep this. Oh, I want this deck.
Hey,
Dude,
small bro.
Me too. Yeah, what up, big bro?
I kept a pretty mild hand, and I'm not gonna be... I'm gonna try to not ruin your fun, because I really want you to enjoy this. You know, so here's the thing, right? I have this thing with my sisters that I discovered while growing up, and I'm sure you've had this with your brother too.
Wait, yeah, wait, like, because you are you? Where are you located in the family lineage? Like, are you?
I'm the biggest brother, even though I'm tiny.
Ah.
Yeah.
Because I'm the youngest, and I have one older brother. Yeah.
Oh, okay. The one that... So was he the one to bully you, or were you just smarter so it worked out in the end? Like, how'd that go?
Are you asking in the middle of this comedy-focused show for me to talk about the emotional dynamics between me and my brother in our childhood? Was that the question? Like, so, like, how... So, is there any trauma that he caused? Is there any trauma maybe there that you want to talk about? Like,
yeah, has there been therapy? So, like...
Yeah, you know, in fact, my brother, all the causes of the problems that I have today, including my balding, are a direct result of Nicholas' plot. Like, 100%. That's it. And everything successful I've done, that's on me, though. That's on me. Okay, is that...
absolutely knew it.
Yeah. All right, what about you?
I was going to elaborate on this. Yeah, so...
yeah, no, I'm not playing a card. Where is this going to go? What is this...
When you have a sibling and you want to play with them and they're younger than you, right?
Right, yeah.
And if you're better than them at whatever it is you're doing, which isn't always the case, but as a general rule of thumb, you can assume that, you know, for some basic skill things, you'll be, you know, ahead of them. You want to make sure that you don't play the game that's in front of you, but you play the longer game, the game that lets you replay that game with them later, right? So the goal is not to win the game, it's to... Yeah, you know, win the relationship that's gonna last.
I mean, no, what you're talking about is if we're playing against someone who's getting a little heated, getting a little grumpy, maybe throw. Right. Maybe just throw a game. Because if you throw a game, they'll feel good, then you can get to play another game.
That's why I'm stuck on low masters in StarCraft.
Of course.
People just rage.
That's what it is. And I feel like this is building to the idea that Brian Kibler never plays for the long term. He's trying to win this game right now. What the deck, I'm like, can I have another turn? And he kills all my creatures and sets me to 1. And he's like, it's your turn. I'm like, I'm not having a lot of fun. All right, I'm gonna play Daxos. Blessed by Day.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I like that card.
Yeah.
It's been kind of good.
Okay,
in mono white shenanigans.
You have played Fungal Plots. Okay. Sack some Saprolings, draw a card. Yeah. Right. Go ahead and play my additional white mana, and we get the Blood Sun coming out. Yeah.
Alright. What does that do? It's gotta be some Lotus Field shenanigan. I mean, I know you have Mirror March. Maybe this is just to go fast and get to Mirror March and draw a bunch of cards, is my guess. There's just no card draw in those colors, so that could be just it. That makes sense. What?
Trying to figure out
how to do stuff. Whoa, okay. Okay. I see what's happening.
Poison Tip Archer in here.
Yeah. I like the art on this one. It's a card that I wish I'd seen more play. It was very good in draft, though.
Oh, Poison Tip Archer was a lot of fun, man. Okay.
Resolute Rider. Uh-huh.
Okay. I mean, take that.
It doesn't have haste. Okay, the one that has haste is the green and black one, right?
That's right. That's right. I'm not running the green and black one.
Yeah. No, I was thinking it was that one, but it's not.
Bloom Thallid.
Yeah, the one that blooms when it dies.
Okay.
The name says it. What? What is even happening? Yeah. Oh, I get it, Sean.
Do you get it? Tell me what it is.
Anything that doubles up off of Mirror March in this deck is supposed to kill me instantly.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. This is built around one new card.
One new card?
Yes.
New as in Theros Beyond Death?
Theros Beyond Death card. That's right. You're not wrong.
Nightmare Shepherd. No, that's on death triggers.
Okay. Yeah, no, I can see.
Nyx Lotus.
It's not
Maybe
Nyx
not.
Lotus. Oh. Are you familiar with the card whose name is Reverent Hoplite?
Yes, when your devotion is very, very big. Oh my god.
Yeah. You got it. You got it. You figured it out.
That is so smart.
Yeah, we got an Arcanist Owl. Hoot hoot.
Oh, are you
Bang.
kidding me? That is the most ridiculous. So you're just using 4 white, 3 white with Corpse Knight,
Okay.
Daxos for...
I got another one. Yes, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12.
Oh man.
And then each
love
of the
this
enters
thing.
battlefield deals 1 damage. Yeah.
This makes no sense. This makes absolutely no sense.
Makes something. You got a bunch of reach death.
It makes no sense, but I love it. That is such a weird way what a way to make that card work.
Yeah, I know.
Strange way to make that card work.
For acceleration, I have Blood Sun Lotus Field. You're correct.
Yeah, like, does the person who made the deck know that they made Grey Merchant of Asphodel that kind of just does it on its own?
Yeah, no, it's an incidental Grey Merchant of Asphodel. It's like, oh, that effect is so good, I gotta get that one going in white.
Got it. It's like the most convoluted way to do Grey Merchant. I get it. So
Boom!
it's more like white. Oh, big brain. I mean, it makes sense in the deck because you need 3 white to cast something. It's just so brilliant.
It's
You know,
quite
I'm
nice.
just impressed. What is this? 8, 9.
A lot of mana.
Okay, we're looking at 8, 9,
Alright, let's go
12,
again.
17,
Yeah, 20.
21 devotion to white. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
This only pulls artifacts or enchantments though, so it's not the end of the world.
Okay. Yeah, no,
How
I
much
mean,
life
like,
have
if
you
I
got?
if I can just get a Reverent Hoplite, I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna smash you for 20. This deck is so awesome.
So it's only 10. I didn't have lethal. I just couldn't find the extra 5 damage. Again! Okay, you picked up 3 of this guy.
This has become a tricky pickle.
Yeah, it is a tricky pick.
Oh my god, Teysa Karlov, no.
Yeah. I don't know if she's good here though. She's kind of she would have been needed last turn. But if the Reverend Hoplite came out last turn, I was dead. So
This has suddenly become a close match. Okay.
I think you could still do it because you have so much mana and so much card draw. I'm pretty far away from winning. I just had to slow you down.
I can't believe it.
It was right there. I mean, I'm still in trouble. These are big. These are big.
Yeah.
What do you mean,
I mean,
yeah?
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, as in, I haven't yet hit, yes! I'm shit.
Okay.
Yeah. Mr. Hoplite.
Okay, yeah. Alright.
Oh my god, a Woe Strider, no. Alright, now I need...
What do you need?
I need, maybe Mirror March is exactly what I need. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good stuff.
Oh god, that's terrible.
Okay, wait, hold on. 1, 2.
Hit me, Sean. Oh, damn it. Alright. I'm technically still okay. I'm much less okay, but still in this. Oh, Hoplite is now 4 mana, though. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes!
Yes. Oh my...
Yes! Gotcha! Yeah!
What am I even looking at?
Alright.
So that's 10?
Oh, 1 past lethal, too. I forgot the Reverend Hoplite procs itself, yes. Yes! Wait, no! My god, it's not lethal! Bada 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 bada.
Haha! I live!
Wait, can I just attack? Oh, no, I can't attack and kill you.
No, you can't.
Die. Wow, I can't believe I forgot about this.
I mean, I don't think I would have remembered either in your place.
Yeah, no, I'm just literally just seeing red. I'm just like, oh, Reverend Hoplite, go! Oh!
So is it better to draw cards or is it better to sacrifice to scry? I guess I could. I mean, it's rough, isn't it?
I think you sack the goat and then try to scry.
I mean, the goat has vigilance and lifelink, but that's about as useful as a slap in the face right now.
It's a vigilant lifelink goat. Oh my god.
So does that help at all?
Please don't get there, man.
It kind of does. It's not really, more or less. I'm not sure if it's good enough. It looks good enough-ish. I think it's fine. If I make one of these guys, and then I like...
Is there some sort of infinite loop here I'm not seeing?
No, but I think I'm just really close. You know, last turn I should have just goated. I should have sacked the goat. Because currently, this is what this does. It pings twice off of Slimefoot. So I'm really close to getting there. One more. So if, you know, if I hadn't messed up with the goat last turn, if I had instead maybe sacrificed to scry instead of draw, I could have maybe gotten there. But I think I would have been one card short either way.
Yeah.
You know.
No mercy.
Honestly, I have absolutely nothing but reverence for the deck you just played.
Thank you.
What an amazing!
It is.
I have no clue who made this, but you're a genius.
Jules Vert, man. Jules Vert composed this work of art for us. Oh yes, that is.
Yeah, I've seen some weird devotion shenanigans, but like this DIY Grey Merchant of Asphodel.
I know,
it was not on my radar.
Oh,
it was not on my radar.
That is. Well, the thing that's also pretty nice about it is it relies on tokens, which don't fundamentally have devotion. So, you know, it kind of like gets around perhaps the core issue that the Grey Merchant of Asphodel has, which is being unable to gain devotion off tokens. I mean, that is clearly the key weakness to it. Whew. I can't believe after those last 2 matches that I still have one more deck to showcase. This one... It's unclear if it does anything on its way to do the something that is its goal.
Okay. I mean, you're cutting out a little bit on my end, but I'm guessing what you mean is it probably doesn't get there.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I'm glad that you're able to piece together the various staccato burps coming through your internet right now. That is,
but that's what we do on the show. Yeah. That's what we do on the show. Decks that don't get there unless they're against other decks that don't get there, and then one of them has to get there by principle, and then you get there. So, there
and in the end, that's how we all go. And that's the American dream. All right, well, I'm gonna go showcase the last deck and then hope to win. All right. This is a deck by Perfect Dark. It is a Selfmill deck. What the hell is this thing doing? For any of you who are unaware, Thassa's Oracle. I'm going to start in the middle. It says, if X is greater than or equal to the number of cards in your library, you win the game. Okay. So Thassa's Oracle, the first half, says when Thassa's Oracle enters the library, look at the top X cards of your library and then do some stuff. But once again, the goal is to just have more devotion of blue than there is X. Alternatively, we can have Jace, Wielder of Mysteries, as a win condition. If you draw a card while your library has no cards in it, you win the game. So here's our win condition things. Now, the remainder of the deck is all about returning to the battlefield things that will help us put things into the graveyard. Sage of Mysteries. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, target player puts the top 2 cards of their library into their graveyard. We can deadweight it. We can ghost form it, so that when it dies, it comes back. We can Magus' favor it, so that when it dies, it comes back. We can Omen of the Dead to literally bring it back. We have Mire's Grasp with some removal. Look at this Underworld Breach. Each non-land card in your graveyard has escape. The escape cost is equal to that card's mana cost plus exile 3 other cards from your graveyard. At the beginning of end step, sacrifice Underworld Breach, right? You can play this, and you can just exile a bunch from your graveyard to replay things. We even have Storm Herald. When it enters the battlefield, return any number of aura cards from your graveyard to the battlefield attached to creatures you control. Exile those auras at the beginning of the next end step, right? So, hey, do you ever watch E3, Nox? Do you ever watch like the pressers? Where they have the people speaking to each other in a way that no human being speaks using the in-game chat. It's like, it's like...
Oh, yeah, with perfect... I do use perfect capitalization, but the wording is always weird.
Man.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Would you like to play a one-on-one challenge? Like one of these things, and they're just coming up way too fast, and people are on microphones saying stuff like, all right, hey, thanks so much. I appreciate the help. I'm like, huh? No one says the word appreciate unless it's a serious conversation.
No, it's like this,
Yeah, TY, GG.
Literally, that's always how it should be. Couldn't you have won last game by sacrificing Slimefoot? Slimefoot is unfortunately not a Saproling.
Hang it.
I think an oversight. I really think that... I know that Saprolings are not supposed to be the big mushroom things, because normally in Saproling world, Sean, I don't know how long you've been playing this thing, but No,
I'm unfamiliar with the lore of the Saproling world plane.
Well, you don't need to know the lore necessarily, but the earliest Saproling cards effectively all used these gigantic mushroom, like the Sporoloths, right? And the, all the Loths. Anything Loth is usually a mushroom.
Yeah.
Which was amazing, because you had these gigantic hallmark creatures, and they just made Saprolings, which are just like the leftovers, right? The tiny babies of nature. But Slimefoot, without being a Saproling himself, just loses out on that extra bit of power when it comes to constructed play.
All right, I have a question.
What? Can you mill me? Yeah, sure.
Are you also a mill deck?
No.
Oh,
Not in the way you think of a mill deck.
Oh, God.
What?
I am actually increasingly alarmed.
Oh? Why is that?
I'm not entirely sure how this is gonna go.
You're in Grixis. It should go fine. Like, I'm not a mill deck, as I've said. Wow, that's some ambitious shenaniganery right. What a start, Shawnee boy.
Oh.
You just swung for 0. How do you feel about this?
Aye. I have something I'd like to share.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening.
I don't want to say it.
Sean.
I don't want to say it out
don't-
loud, but
Don't say it. You mute yourself. Talk to your chat. Let them know what's up.
No, I want to share this with my big brother because I trust him so much.
Okay, I'm listening, Sean. You can tell me anything, you know? I won't get mad. I won't tell Dad.
I was supposed to be milling myself.
Oh, that's a yikes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Do you want to run it again, or?
No.
It's fine. I don't use my graveyard in the deck anyway, so it doesn't matter. I don't use my graveyard. It's not gonna change anything.
All right, your go.
That's clever, Sean. I get it now. You're supposed to use this like an underworld breach, like a ghetto breach.
Yeah.
Or something. Yeah.
Pretty basically.
Thirst for meaning. Discards. I mean, I see it.
Damage.
Yeah, it's only 3. I wouldn't worry about it.
Alright, so I do this, and then when this...
okay. Uh-huh. That's clever, Shawnee boy. Now, do you have enough mana? Oh, wow, you can even Sage and then... Oh,
Thirst
okay,
for
you're not
meaning.
gonna Sage.
Okay.
Okay. I understand. This would have been more impressive with more mana, probably.
Probably. Plausibly. In theory.
The spirit of it is still holding.
Okay. I think that I will accept that damage.
Okay.
I now really... I mean, this is the think tank time.
All right. Get in there, Sean.
Alright, so I'm going to thirst for meaning on my turn, which is always a bad sign.
I guess it depends how much you're digging for combo pieces. It's not always bad. Especially if you have Dream Trawler on the board. Omen of the Dead. So I guess you're supposed to return Sage of Mysteries with this to get them back.
God dang, this is such a hard turn. I guess I do this, and then I do this. I think I just got to get rid of this guy.
Yeah. He's a 3/2. Selfmill. Unholy Indenture! Well, whatever, that same thing. This one's got Flash. I didn't even know there was a difference. So this one's going into my hand, and the other one's going in my graveyard.
Okay, that's fine. This is fine. Why did I mill you so much? God! Alright. No.
I don't know. You might, if you have a combo win in there, you might still get there. You know? Oh. Do you have me? You think you do, but you're not sure because this is too high IQ of a deck.
Relatively
Is that how this goes?
I do not.
Okay. Oh, wow. That is way too smart for me. Who made that? Who came up with this amazing thing?
Dude,
this is so sick.
Oh crap. Whose was this, guys? I'm so in the tank. I cannot remember.
Wait, what? Why did that not? Okay, I was like, where are the state-based actions? This should have worked.
Perfect Dark. That's right. Perfect Dark made this one.
So it comes back on the field, and if you had Underworld Breach in hand at this point, you would just replay a Storm Herald from the deck, from the graveyard, and then play Thassa's Oracle eventually and just straight up win. What an absolutely magnificent build.
I know. I mean, I have it.
You're 1 mana short, I think. though.
Oh my god, I messed up.
How so?
I needed to equip everything to the Storm Herald, because then I can infinitely cycle the Storm Herald.
Well, normally that's what you do, right? I thought that was the
Yeah.
intent.
Yeah,
Because you would
I just
die
don't
and
have
then it
enough
would
mana.
come back. Like it would die and then come back and then get everything again and then die and then come back and get everything
Oh
again.
my
Because it would
god,
kill itself with all the auras.
it was too sophisticated.
And then you would have had the two blue for Thassa's Oracle. And so you won the game. So wait, sorry, let me rephrase that. The deck won the game. Sean lost it.
Ah, it's such a mean thing to say to me.
All right, Sean,
right,
we're running it again. I mean, we're going to
right.
be doing the best of 5-3-7 thing. Right?
Oh, thank God that there was no stakes on the line except for my own shame. What does this do? Nice end step.
This is still the most beautiful thing I've seen in a long time, Sean. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, that deck is the coolest Thassa's Oracle deck I've seen. Because I've seen a lot. Everybody's running this thing in Historic like 20 ways, and all of them tend to be more or less, redundant and boring. But this one is really interesting.
Well, here's what's going to happen. We're going to pick our favorites, and I think it's pretty clear which one are our favorites. And we're going to play a best of 3. And it's not really best of 3. We're going to just play 3 games. So 3-0s and 0-3s are possible. Not that would ever happen. I mean, we're just so evenly matched. And so I know what my decks are, and Nox is going to pick some of his. And these are all going to be the ones that we were seeing from before. Once again, thanks to the sponsor, NordVPN. If you go to the URL that's right there, nordvpn.com/day9tv, 70% off your first 3 years and 1 month free. Nox, you ready to battle?
I am.
Okay, I hope you die. Alright, so I know which one I'm going to be doing. Definitely the Selfmill. Definitely the March. And I don't know what the other one's going to be. I'm immediately going to run it back. Immediately going to run back to Selfmill. Immediately going to run back to Selfmill. Never occurred to me that you could just infinitely kill and bring back that bad boy. Wow, that's incredible. Very well.
All right, Sean, I got you on the ropes and the game hasn't even begun. Okay, you might have me on the ropes and the game has begun.
Yeah.
That's a good start. That's a decent start. What does this card remind me of, the Sage of Mysteries? There's a card that reminds me that was like Sage of Mysteries in another set. Is that possible? Wow. Power move.
Yep. Yeppy weppy deppy. Okay. Cruel Celebrate.
Hedron Crab. Yeah, that's the one. Hedron Crab. Do you know Hedron Crab?
No.
You don't know Hedron Crab? Hedron Crab is one of the most beloved and hated cards that I know of. Whenever a land entered the battlefield on the under your control, you could mill somebody for 3.
Whenever
So you would
land.
just,
Oh
yeah,
my
you would just
God.
you would just do some kind of scape shift shenanigan, and somebody would immediately just instantly die, which is a similar concept, except now you can't really do the whole scape shift thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna get this one.
Mm-hmm. I love the deck. The deck you have is just the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
It truly sings. Oh yeah, I can flash this.
Wow, that is just on another level. Omen of the Dead on a 1-drop.
I mean,
it's so simple too. The mana costs are all very reasonable. Where
it's
you
so simple.
like,
I needed you to explain it to me.
It's so good.
Ah.
I love this thing.
Sanctum
So-
Spirit. Okay.
If I attack, this comes back, but you lose the 2 enchantments, right? Yes.
It does look like it.
But on the flip side, I'm also enabling Storm Herald. Which is, maybe not as good an idea. Sure.
Main food.
And I love your deck. This is such a beautiful deck.
It's pretty tight. I'm not gonna tell.
I've tried to make a variety of Storm Herald builds. Have you played with the card yet?
No, I've seen some just absolutely hilarious things in it with Historic, like bringing back that enormous +7/+7 in trample enchantment.
Oh,
Okay,
the
so
6. Oh god, no, really. Primordial Growth. I forget the name of
like
that
Primeval
thing.
Growth,
Wow.
Primordial Growth, one of those.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the big
Okay, so-
ant. The big ant.
Oh, it's so good.
Sage. Can we get there? I don't know. I don't know if we can get there. I really want to get there, but I'm not seeing it. I feel like you'll get there just a little too quick.
Okay, I'm working on it.
That's a mill 4. Prodigious Growth, yeah, that's the name.
Prodigious Growth. Yeah, I knew it was a
That's
P
the one,
something.
yeah. I just remember that there was an ant on it, and Vivian said they were cute. Something like that. On the art.
Oh man, I am. I mean, this is one of these decks where you really, really, really need to just get there, like so badly. There's a couple things that I need here. Well, crap. Alright, well, I'm gonna do this one to bring back some auras. Here we go. I think it's just 1 or 2 that I get, but if I can fill the bin, that's still good stuff. I am actually thinking my hardest. One time.
So you didn't have any aura on it that you could actually kill it with, right? So no ghost form.
Correct. Yeah, I'm realizing how low on various reincarnation effects we are. Ay. Wait, is that... You just killed me, didn't you?
I don't know. I don't think you're technically completely dead.
Because this sacrifice a creature, or does it sacrifice another creature? Ah.
Yeah, it can't sack itself. But maybe that's the point. Aha!
Damn it! Oh
So I
my
never got
god,
to play
it didn't
that
even...
7 mana blue enchantment in the deck. I never got there. I never got to the 7 mana blue enchantment. You know, this deck
Oh,
might
man.
have not...
I mean, if you are like 10% less aggressive, I can just get there. It's
You have
so
Breach?
insane. Huh?
You can always ask your big bro for a turn next time. You know, you look at the situation, you just call
Big
it.
bro, I need help. And then I like get it and I'm like, haha, I'm better. Like, all right, I know exactly the deck I'm going to be playing.
All right, well, I'm ready to go already.
I'm going in. Yeah, I'm in the mood for the challenge. Challenge.
I want to play some combo. There have been some cool combos so far. It's kind of funny how every episode, I feel like one of us discovers a combo in a deck that they chose that they didn't know was there until the episode actually started, and they're just like...
And we've spent 2 weeks sitting on these, staring at him, waiting for him to pop off.
You might say we're dumb. I mean, that would be mean, but you might say that.
You might say, and if you did, we'd be upset that you might have said that. You know, that's not a very kind thing to might have done.
You might.
All right. All seems okay. I mean, I think that you know exactly what we're doing right now.
Yeah, I've seen this
I know
before.
exactly what you're doing, yeah. I'm ready.
How you know?
I'm ready
How do
for
you
the big
know?
guns.
How do you know
Ready for
yet?
the big uns.
I like this, but I also don't like it. I don't like it.
Is it not a
I
land?
don't want this card. I need my life total.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
You need to have big life. Big life.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to slow down to not die too quick.
Yeah, I hear that. Ding dong.
Dawn of Hope, okay. That draws some cards.
I'm not gonna get you that low. Not gonna get you that way. Not gonna do it.
Okay, that's an okay card, I think.
Dude, the number of times
know.
I have just gone treasure map scry, treasure map scry, treasure map scry, Star of Extinction. Like, that's all I wind up doing with that card. Is just trying to like sprint up to just some sort of equalization.
I feel like that's always what I end up doing with it.
Every time, man.
I just don't know if this deck has the tools needed to actually stem the bleeding, you know?
Bird Meletus is...
It's a good card, I just don't know if it's good enough here. So you have, what, 6 damage on the board? Hoplite represents...
a lot of
1,
damage.
2, 3, 4, 5 times... No, 6 times 2, 12. 12, okay. I hope
I
you
mean,
don't
I have a
Hoplite
Reverend Hoplite
now.
in hand. I have a Reverend Hoplite right now.
By all means.
You know what? I'm gonna hit you with the good old BMK, okay? Bam, 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 bam. Blah, 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 blah. 18 triggers.
This is about as quick as the last turn you pulled on me. I like the last game I played and won convincing.
Oh. I always forget to count the fact that the guy that enters the battlefield deals damage.
Yeah, it's 12
I mean,
just
that
off
was-
the Hoplite, but...
That was a fast game. That was a fast
yeah,
game.
the Hoplite itself deals... Okay,
The
yeah, so I
Hoplite
counted
itself deals 2
12, but it was-
damage, yeah. I
Okay,
always
no, you're
forget
right.
that the Hoplite itself deals damage. I mean, wow, these are fast games. I mean, we might have to do a best of 4. Well, I mean, listen,
Best of 4, I love those.
yeah. You know, I'm going to challenge you again. I'm going to play the exact same deck again. This deck is so
The
satisfying.
exact same deck?
It is so satisfying. I'm going to play the same one. Let's do a best of 4.
Then I'm going to
Oh, yeah.
bring out...
Oh yeah.
I'm going to bring out my little Saprolings. Why is
Opponent
it doing
cancel
this?
the match.
You cancel the challenge, it says.
It says
says
you
you
cancel the
canceled it,
challenge.
Sean.
2 Spider-Men
We can't-
pointing at each other image. All right, fight me.
It keeps saying you cancel. Are you done?
I don't know what's happening. Okay, I'm gonna hit this. I've challenged you. Challenge.
It says, please finish the current challenge. I'm stuck here, Sean. Save
All
me.
right. Do you want close it and open it back up? Close it and open it back up.
That's what I'll do. I'll reopen MTGA real fast.
Okay. I'm closing MTG. I hit the X button. We're over here. So for any of you who are curious, we are sending images of each other's faces. We have different windows open, and we're sending that open window of our camera to the other person. So that way you can see it on both sides. And what that means is that every time I close Magic the Gathering, I just see my face full screen on my monitor, and it frightens me 100% of the time. Just like, ah! Challenge Nox. Select deck, Julesvert March. You know what the best thing of all is?
I chose Saprolings. I'm good to go.
We have yet to see Mirror March.
Mirror March, you still haven't... I mean, I saw it... Wasn't it the deck that was supposed to just jam Hoplite?
Yeah, that's the one with the Mirror March.
It's the same deck that runs Mirror March, but like...
Yeah, we haven't seen
But
it
it
yet.
has 2 or 3 win conditions, I guess, built in. Because if you double Corpse Knight, or, you know, quintuple it, you win. If you quintuple Banalish Marshal, you win. If you copy Daxos, it makes legendaries, though, so that wouldn't be that good.
Oh, yeah.
I guess that's, like, one of the caveats.
Well, what you could do is you can, like, play an Arcanist Owl and get, like, so many of them. Alright, here we go. Blood Sun's gonna let that draw happen. I'm gonna go ahead and skip this. Okay. Alright. Their results. Alright, now here comes me, my favorite turn ever. Lotus Field. Immortal Sun.
Disgusting. Oh, that opener,
Oh my god.
though. It's okay, Sean.
Alright, let's see if
I mean, you don't have Mirror March yet, do you? Right? It's fine. don't have
it
that.
really depends on what this Arcanist's Owl can do for me.
Ah,
just
but
get
don't
it off
ask
the
what the
top.
owl can do for you. Ask what you can do for the owl. not a bad card. But is it good?
And here's the funny thing, is that I actually cannot get cost reductions from the Immortal Sun with all these, like, quad restrictive costs. Okay, well that's
yeah, they don't apply to those, but they apply to, well, I mean, I guess, like, Dawn of Hope is 1 white. Blood Sun is, 1 and 1 red.
Yeah, I mean, it does a non-zero amount.
Non-zero thing, yeah. Which is like, better than most of these decks. Okay, I mean, sure.
Hoot hoot.
See, that mountain... Oh, what?
I'm just gonna... Yeah. I'm
You
waiting.
did it.
I'm not gonna tell a lie. I'm waiting a minute. I'm really in the mood. I'm really in the mood.
I'll just
try to
do
get
this,
there.
I guess.
I'm
just gonna play
Mirror
Teysa.
March.
I'll see.
Teysa again.
Yeah, we gotta start somewhere. You're drawing so many cards. I can't imagine a world where you don't get there. But
One time.
again. I mean, if you don't find a single Mirror March by that point, you will never find one. Yeah, take the draw. Because you can't play it anyway.
Oh my god.
Okay. That's good stuff.
Alright, I'm gonna get this guy out.
You should have waited for March.
I mean, I wanted
Maybe
to.
not.
I wanted to.
Oh, but it gives you a draw.
Yeah.
True. You're smart. Yeah, you're smart, Sean.
Dude, 21 HP on Daxos.
Yeah, one less and it would be perfect.
Is Mirror March in this deck?
I mean, it seems like the perfect fit.
The answer,
it seems like the perfect
my friend,
fit.
is yes.
Okay.
It hath been
next?
located.
And it's gonna trigger exactly 0 times.
No. This is it. This is the big one.
Nah, it never is. They always say that. It's never been the big one.
I'm drawn, man.
You're getting nothing off this. You got 1.
Yeah, there he is. All right, now,
Okay,
here's what I need. I really need you to heal a lot. Okay.
Heal myself a lot?
Yeah, I'm gonna suggest that it will be prudent to heal a lot.
Okay. It would be prudent for me to heal a lot.
Yeah, I have a Reverent Hoplite in my hand, and I want to play it next turn, big bro. Oh.
God, I'm faced with such a hard choice. Do I draw? Do I heal? I mean, you know what? You're gonna make it. You're gonna be fine. I should have probably drawn off of my fungal plot. I should have at least drawn a card off my Saprolings.
All right.
So
Well,
I healed. I healed off of Teysa Karlov's destruction effect. So I'm healing. I listened to the advice. So now you just have to get. Oh God. What a waste of 3 flips!
Oh crap! Choose the legendary you wish to keep. This one. How many? All right.
Do you wish to draw?
Decline. Can I just
Does
auto
thou
pass
wish
this?
to draw?
Decline.
I mean, you're still gonna ask you to pay. You're gonna. 18 clicks.
Decline.
Good job, Sean.
I'm doing my best.
Great show you're putting on there. Magic.
This is content. Oh wait, turn off auto pass because I want to do things after this resolves.
Yeah, you shouldn't click auto pass. Not for this, at the very least. Dawn of Hope is the most unpassable effect in the game, I think.
It is. It is a real challenge. This is a real UI oversight. Okay, so then we want to play the Fireborn Knight.
We do?
You bet your butt we do. We're gonna decline this. Nothing. Now,
Yeah,
here's the question:
I mean...
how many of these can we get? All right.
0.
All right. Here's a lot of triggers. Okay, this is awesome.
God.
This is
At least
awesome.
it passes now. Now it passes, because now you don't have enough mana. The trick is to
Ah,
pass it out.
fuck!
Don't you mean fudge?
Might have been true. Might have been true. But in that circumstance, that was a real agonizer for me.
Do you have another one?
Another Reverend Hoplite?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's see if I can get my second Mirror March out. Ooh, it was a Blood Sun. Damn. All right, you know, let's take a peek. Let's take a peek. See what we get. All right. Ooh.
So Sean, I'm gonna do a thing here. Goat begins with the letter G. Gandalf begins with the letter G. So the goat says, "You shall not pass." For a turn.
Do you want me to pass right now?
I mean, you will pass the turn, but you shall not pass to my face, because this goat is Gandalf, and I've decreed it.
No. Okay, I got it. I see what you're going for. Let me do the following.
Go.
Play Reverend Hoplite. Let's see what we can do. And you know what? I am definitely going to pay this life right now.
Good idea, Sean.
Yeah. Ba-da! All right, now I am forced to pay this because the interface is just gonna be too much. All right.
I like what I'm seeing.
There is a programmer out there who's nodding their head. That's how it
so
works.
here's the question: what if this deck didn't use black but chose to use green for ramp? Is there, some amount of card draw? Because I mean, I'm looking at Corpse Knight, and that's probably the closest to a relevant card as we've got for black in the deck. So could we have a Naya Mirror March Daxos Hoplite build?
Oh, with March of the Multitudes in there? Oh, can you imagine?
Stupid. I don't know. It's got to be a thing.
I should be able to flicker at some point.
Oh, you have flicker.
Not on me. Not on me. Let's play another Lotus Field. I'm going to play this for the opportunity to maybe draw.
Or, get a million Benalish Marshals. It's also a possibility.
That would be pretty good.
Nope. Just banking your luck for the next Hoplite.
Alright, well. Desperate times. Oh, I can't target my own things? Oh my god.
I mean, you can't target my goat either. It is Gandalf. You would never do that to Gandalf.
Let's look at this one out of here.
Okay. It's only making 1/1s. It doesn't matter. So, what is coming up?
I have Flicker, so I'm gonna wait just one more turn because it's important to me to be able to find my other Mirror March. I really want multiple Mirror Marches.
Sure. I mean, as long as I have Gandalf, you can't touch me anyway, so we're good.
It's true. It's true.
You're gonna have to ask permission.
You know, these Lotus Fields are actually coming up huge for me right now. All right, so let's see how many things we can get.
Yeah, reasonable. I mean, you're just gonna bank your luck. This one's not gonna trigger. It's just gonna be there for card draw. There you go. See, banking your luck for the next Hoplite. It's kind of unfortunate the tokens from Hoplite don't have haste.
Yeah, that is a pain.
So you have a third natural Hoplite. Okay.
I'll pay.
All the mana though, or just once? Daxos is like, hey, what's up, buddy? Okay.
I'll pay.
Sure.
I'll pay.
So you're basically, you have one white for the, buying.
For the Flicker. Yeah.
Oh,
damn.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's produced by Immortal Sun. True fact.
Truth.
Is a true fact. True.
See, now I don't have any actions, so we're just hoping that we get there.
Yeah, you're just...
I love you. You should see my screen right now. It is. There's a lot on it.
I see 36 triggers.
Yeah, no, it feels very good.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Dude, I can't.
Right, so
I
when do we crash?
There was that time when
when does this crash?
Super high rolled, like some ridiculous number of triggers, and like healed for 500 in one turn. It was incredible.
I hope it was with Verdant Sun's avatar, because that's the stuff I loved with Mirror March.
Yeah,
when you get Verdant Suns and they trigger off of each other and you get like 18 of them in one turn.
Yeah.
It's just like the most ridiculous thing.
All right, let's... All right.
I mean,
All right. I actually think that what I did is I just delayed the game. I think like I. Oh man. Okay, maybe I made a mistake. Oh
you know
man.
what's good at least? Daxos is a legendary. Now, if he weren't, we'd be seeing this times 4 every time.
Every single time. Oh yeah.
So, Daxos not being. Oh, you know what? If you have another Daxos though, do you have one in hand?
I don't. I do not. I do not have another
Okay,
Daxos.
because I would have loved to see you play Daxos and get 8 copies of it.
I might.
To see the March trigger off of each other.
Oh,
Can't
I
you
really.
wait to play this on mobile?
Yeah, this is going to be incredible on my iPhone 2. This, because okay, so part of my pleasure.
Yeah.
Derived from doing things like this is that thing that happens in the audio, but here the Dawn of Hope is just absolutely still.
It's ruining everything.
It's really ruining everything.
It's supposed to do not to stall it. And I'd like to, I don't know if you noticed that, but Daxos is blessed by the sun. What have you got on the board? The Blood Sun and the Immortal Sun. Isn't that just beautiful?
He's blessed by so many of my sons. That's so good.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to give you one more turn, and I'm going to quickly try to hunt for a methodology to...
It doesn't matter. Even if you wanted to attack, Gandalf is on the board.
Yeah.
What you going to do? So I'm going to sacrifice Gandalf.
All right. This is where you just, like, Kaya's Wrath me, and I immediately begin to, like, pull the pieces together to try to hopefully win soon. Gandalf the goat. Can't stop me.
It has been slain.
Is that it? Is that it?
All right, show me, Sean. What you got?
Is there... Do you have any enchantment destruction? Do I have any enchantment destruction?
I have enchantment destruction.
Can you destroy my Dawn of Hope?
Sure. I just
Like
picked
right
one
now?
up, too. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah,
Well, I mean, you'd have to put it on the stack something, and I'll destroy it in response. Then we can have... Yeah.
Okay.
Play whatever you want on the stack, and I'll respond with Mortify.
Yeah, I mean, I really... This is important to me. Oh, thank God.
You know what they said? We work together to create art,
We're
Sean.
trying to create art. This is so good.
I'm just gonna do this as a last move. Just to get rid of the actions that I can take, so I can finally be done with the illusion of free will.
This is ideal. The Woe Strider. What a perfect name for what's about to happen.
So I'll just try it a lot of woe.
Oh, let's see how we can.
We're not striding
I
that
have
many
one
ways.
extra one. What do you know? Hey, not bad.
Could be better. I feel like this Mirror March has just not wanted to deliver us the flashy things we
Yeah, it really hasn't. It really hasn't. But this will do
Will
fine.
it now? I mean, this will probably do. I mean, I'm dead no matter what here. I could be deader, but I'm dead anyway. Actually, I might be dead before the second one happens. Yeah, I think I'm dead before Mirror March ever gets to flip.
Yeah, because we deal a lot of damage. It's computing. It's figuring out what's gonna go on.
The game's like, hold up, another one of those dumb games.
Wait. Yeah, 58.
This is
That's what I do, and that's what I. Yes.
This is it.
The Dawn of Hope needs to have specific code around it. It specifically needs to remove this, like, I healed. Are you sure you want to decline? Okay,
Yeah.
I healed. Are you sure you want to decline? Okay, I healed. Are you sure you want to decline? Oh my God!
time.
I've never needed something so badly as that. Oh my God, that is.
I mean,
is
you have
incredible.
to give credit to the people who coded that in and put it there, or like the consequence of that, because it just feels good to execute that gigantic stack resolution.
I can't believe that this game runs. I cannot believe that when that happened, it didn't just put up a message that just said "Thanks for playing Magic the Gathering" and just close the game. Like that's what my code would look like. Yeah. Oh yeah, this was actually a old game called Wing Commander. Are you familiar with it?
I know the name, yeah.
Yeah, really old game, and there was apparently an issue that they were having. This is one of those stories of yore, and I don't even know if this is true, but whatever. It's a great story. So the developers found some sort of critical bug that
Okay.
right as they were about to have to like go to Gold Master, because this was long, long, long before you could just download games. You actually had to have the physical CD, and that was the only way you could have it. And
that was way back when.
yeah, no, this is like late 90s, and they just couldn't figure out this bug, couldn't figure it out, and they were just like hurrying to try to like get the solution in time. And they eventually just realized they were a few hours away and they weren't going to make it. And so they just, when it crashed, it put up an error message. So they just went in and edited the error message to say, "Thank you for playing Wing Commander," and just shipped it. And I mean, like, you know, I was playing this on DOS. It actually may have even been the early 90s. Yeah, like,
Sure.
I'd be playing, and DOS, for any who don't know, it's just non-graphical interface. It's just a line of text, and then you like type in what you want, and then there's another line of text. There's no mouse, none of that stuff. So I would just be playing Wing Commander, and all of a sudden I would just go, "Thank you for playing Wing Commander," and I'd like be back in DOS, and I was like,
was that a demo?
Huh.
Did I not have the full game? All right. Well, you know, you're young enough at that point that instead of getting mad, you just like, I'll reboot and play more.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's fine. But
oh my god. Jay Jaden says the exact problem was that the game always showed the crash message even when quitting normally. Oh, that's so good. That's some clever stuff. And let me and I mean, I bring that up because, like, dude, the programming to just get Magic the Gathering to function at all must be so complicated, because the entire game is about, here's some simple rules, and each card says, here's how I break the rules, and then it's like, program this as a rule-based system. It's like,
yeah, there's some really awkward ones when they're referring to, especially the very niche effects that get really clunky, because some of them, like, there's some amount of crossover, right, and abilities, like, oh, when a creature dies, do X or Y. But when you've got cards that read, like, you've got a card, like, you try to automate the parsing of a thing that says, if this has been done, then do that other thing. But the card contains many thises and that's. The game just goes, like, the natural rules engine or language parser just doesn't know what to make of that. And it just
so insane.
Confuses everything. Yeah.
Man, it's just like, do
one.
me a favor and program some philosophy. And I'm like, no, I'll make a platformer and I'll use a package. Okay, it's fine. It's not a big deal. Like,
yeah.
Man,
it's so complicated.
All right, I chose a cleaner, more straightforward deck. Dude, that one deck is one of the most fun decks I have played in the history of this show. It is so good.
I remember, I think the most fun deck was the first time we played the Fires of Invention lock deck, where it just gave you fires, and then you were stuck not playing off the hand and the top of the deck.
Oh my god, yeah.
I made enchantments, gave them to you, then stole them back by some role reversal shenanigans.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh, Grafdigger's Cage Experimental Frenzy.
Yeah, that was fun. I mean, I had fun with it, obviously.
Obviously. I remember when you did it to me, and I was like being really arrogant. I thought I'd won, and I like could not. I was just, oh, this garbage. Why is it? Oh no, come on. You can't do this to me. I want to play this Proliferate deck.
You can. I don't have anything good in hand to really make it unplayable for you.
Oh, thank God.
You're fine. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honor and courage, nothing but a
Whoa.
you still can.
My dudes are huge. Alright.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
Alright, that's good. That's good. Well, I don't see any Killer Best Sea God coming out soon. Tetsamok!
You've not seen this guy in forever, have you?
Oh my god, I remember Tetsamok.
You do? I hardly did. O Temple of Plenty, toss a coin to your Twitcher. All right.
Oh my god, I forgot that Proliferate also increases on the planes. Waka waka wakas.
You forgot that?
I
How
forgot
dare
that.
That's the nastiest thing about the cards.
The pain life shall always come.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
I don't know about oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm alive.
Oh,
About to
no.
rock your world, Sean.
Oh my
And I
god,
turn
you
this
actually
around.
did some. Oh my god. I cannot believe we have an actual match.
I didn't think I would either. I
cannot
thought this was over.
believe.
I thought this was over 100% of the time.
That is so
I
stupid.
was wrong. I was misled.
Okay.
Tetsimok. I mean, Tetsimok. Really? You know?
I guess I'll get rid of this guy.
So I get a 3/3 out of it. It's not that bad. A pretty good deal.
While you still can.
All things considered. You can get a good trade on your guy and then remove the kill.
Yeah, I think this is what I gotta do now. I think this is what I gotta do.
Alright, fine, I guess. I don't want to do it this way, but I don't have a choice. I have to play
is
this
it
way.
Kaya's?
No, it isn't.
Oh.
Like, I just don't know if I can do it, you know, Sean? Mending of Dominaria? Oh, Evolution Sage and all that.
See the benefit
That's so
Yeah.
smart.
of peace?
Yeah. It's a
I'm not
smarty fruity
keeping
pants.
anything here. Hmm. I made a mistake with the Athreos. I should have put
Oh yeah,
that
you could have
elsewhere.
put it on your own, dude.
Yeah, I had to put it on my own dude. I don't think that matters. Alright,
Oh, is this
so,
it?
I mean, one turn, right?
One turn,
One
dude,
turn
you got it,
policy.
no problem.
One turn. Alright, one turn. We gotta rub our hands together. We have the answer, it's in the deck. It's a one of, but it's in there. I think. Not sure. Okay. Yeah, we're fine.
I think
Somebody
this is so
said the
cool.
combo we're playing starts on turn 7 and as such is no good, and to that I say,
No, it
yeah. It's fine.
is. That is so sick.
Yeah, that was a good turn.
Not destined.
But
This
you know,
is actually so cool.
it is, yeah.
All right. Another round.
Another round?
You want one more turn? Is that what you want?
Nah, I'm cool for now. We're
mean-
probably fine.
Just doing it. Ah. In that case, I do
I
want full
must
control.
ask myself. Oh. What? Are you flickering?
I'm not going to be flickering. I want to see how this plays out, so I want to make sure I actually have enough stuff.
Hey, what? Yo, why'd you bring this back to his hand? That was mine. Did you see?
Yeah.
Yo, you saw that.
Oh, I witnessed it indeed, my friend.
Sean, what happened?
Always conquer dark.
Because this
Why did that do
says
this?
destroy up to one target non-land permanent. It's when it dies, return target artifact enchantment from
Why
your
would it
graveyard
do
to your
this?
hand. Because you killed it when it was under my control, right?
Oh, yeah. No, I did. No, you're right. I did. Oh, yeah, I did. I guess I did.
Death.
Oh, you make sense. You make sense, Sean. That was a lot of
You got
sense
these guys.
making.
They do call me Day 9 Sensei Boy. All right.
Yeah,
let's
no,
put that one on top.
I'm dumb, Sean. I thought I was doing the thing that I wasn't doing. So I should have just killed your Bloom Hulk instead. You know, and gotten
Yeah.
you know, a big 12-12 out of it probably, and then
Hey, do you want to do one more in this rematch? Because
yeah,
it's been good.
yeah.
I'm just firing it on up.
Yep. Let's
Play.
let's
Oops.
fire
Challenge.
this thing.
This.
I
Rodeo
can't
clowns
find-
proliferate.
I challenged you. Did you get it?
Yes. I
All
keep
right.
going through the different interface for it. All right. This is
So I
it.
would-
This is
I
the
would've
final match
gotten
for all
what
the beans. For all the gravy.
I think we've been splitting beans today. It's been a good bean splitting day.
Has been indeed. I think I've somehow gone first in so many of these.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining.
I
It
haven't
has
really
felt
kept
great.
track. I think I started first the initial games, and then it evened out.
All right. Well,
Okay.
first things
All right.
first. It's Reptar time.
Reptar. Hi, Reptar.
I have little to no ways to get more counters.
That's the starting point. You gotta begin. You gotta begin with nothing, and then you get
And
something out of it.
Bam.
Okay. You're gonna regret that
Raptor,
one.
Smash. A 2-3. A GG.
I don't know how to feel about this. I guess I'll do it.
No.
I'll do it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. You don't have another Night of Autumn. You never do. You never have to. Why did
Oh
you
my
play it
god.
afterwards?
No, don't even. This is literally what I was
I
trying
don't even know what you're talking about. What's going on? I heard words. Did anybody speak? All right, we're eating
Cabra.
Pupakara. That is very unkind.
Sucks.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh my god, I didn't auto guild mage. Oh. Oh,
Because it would have come down with the +1.
I'm falling apart, Lisa. It's so bad. All right, okay. Hateful Eidolon.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to see a
the
sick play?
Eidolon basically draws me what? Okay.
The sickest, the absolute sickest, and the thickest. You know what? I have a counter.
Oh,
I
mean, it was your raptor after all. You're right,
It was.
Sean.
It was.
It was.
And I miss my raptor. What? You're just gonna use a removal spell to bring back your guy so we can have a removal spell?
Well, I want to
my
have the
God.
card draw from the hateful.
Dude, that's pretty cute.
Yeah. Just like your raptors. I like that they gave them feathers, I must admit.
Oh yeah.
I'm kind of partial to the whole feathery dinosaur thing.
Okay, so there we go.
Mm-hmm. Do I survive? I
Danger
honestly
comes
don't
from
know. I mean, tis the danger zone. Proliferate doesn't do anything currently, so...
Smith 0.
So I guess Fabled Passage can trigger this twice, technically, right? The landfall from Evo. Oh. Mm. That's a lot of card draw in the potential future.
Tis.
Alright, we'll blow up the Cavalier and Surveil too, because I need to find a way to, you know, see my deck at this point.
Okay, fine. Price of Fame is a card I forgot about, man. There's so many different ways to just murder a creature. It's so funny. It's slight variations.
I mean, fundamentally, right? Destruction Pels, they tend to be a little bit less discriminatory about what they kill. Whereas creatures are usually too vulnerable. I think that explains why you see so many, you know, crazy creatures like Questing Beast come out. Is because creatures are just weaker than removal spells in general, or have been.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're just under no threat
I will
whatsoever.
out-heal this.
Yeah, you just might. My pressure is just 2 dogs and a weird ghost dude. And a stone bloke.
Okay, so let's put +1/+1 counter on this guy.
Ah. Okay, the proliferation begins.
Yes.
He didn't gild it.
These are some good turns.
Oh, but it gets the
that
counter
is
anyway.
Correct.
But it doesn't matter, because it gets the counter anyway. Oh my god! Oh, that turn's about to be
Yeah.
absolutely filthy. Jeez.
Oh, yeah.
Christ.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ. Mate, he's going off. He's
Oh,
popping.
yeah. And there it is. There's
Oh,
another
he's
one.
popping.
Proper popping off, yeah, isn't it? Alright. Coming in with my 9-8, feeling great. Who do we appreciate? Myself. Alright, bam, there it is. Now, for whatever reason, your deck does have Kaya's Wraths. Amazingly enough.
Yeah, it has cards in it.
Oh.
What do they beat a great henge? I don't think so. That drew you, what, 3 cards so far? Which is, you know, a decent starting point.
We're not destined.
Fair. Unfair. So you return a creature with this, so you can actually take Cavalier of Dawn. Cavalier of Dawn can actually return Mending of Dominar. That is so brilliant, you know?
It's so good.
Yeah, it hadn't dawned on me how good that was.
I was like, there's no way you have Settle the Wreckage. Like, Settle the Wreckage is just one of the most absolute murdering cards that has ever been printed. Like, the number of times I'm like, alright, we won, and then I just instantly lose.
Sean, get ready for the big drop.
Alright, I'm ready.
Happening. Buckethead, the first of his name, about to drop some sick chapels on you. Go ahead, Sean.
Woohoo!
You're good to go.
Yeah, alright.
The road is clear. I repeat.
Oh,
Sean, you did it, but
Enter the Battlefield has proven to be the most powerful arbitrary archetype yet again. It said, oh my gosh, look at this. It says, did you have fun this match? We
says
can
that?
we can affect the algorithm. Alright, what do we think?
say? We need... I think I had fun. Can I add comments? Like, I didn't particularly like when the shuffler gave him that card. Can I add that in?
That seems like a fundamental issue I'm dealing with this game of Magic the Gathering, is that
Yeah.
the shuffler is working against the whole point of the show. Well,
I mean, you have to... Honestly, if you really pay attention, Sean, the shuffler is just... So here's the thing I've noticed. Whenever I switch decks, I start facing off against my nemesis every time. Right? Like, if I'm playing mono red, of course it's going to be mono white life gain, right?
Of course.
And they're always going to have the perfect curve because I know that the MTG developers hate me personally and have rigged their entire algorithm to target me and players like me specifically.
I mean, that's true. That's like how I operate as a person, is I just try to figure out ways to hurt you. And, you know, I did want to note something that for all the conspiracy theorists out there, I actually think that it would require a level of matchmaking sophistication that is untenable to be able to do all that stuff, like constantly find who's queuing with what and then consider what the skill level is and then produce a draw based upon the near infinite number of possibilities that people can compose their deck out of, and then just to screw Jerry. Like,
I mean, I could imagine a world where a very dedicated developer just hates Jerry from accounting and decides to screw him over. Just, you know, as a last hurrah before quitting. He's like, I can't stand this thing anymore. Just finds the perfect code to just implement for that one account and just...
Yeah, and the code is just that
miserable.
It just puts all the land at the bottom. That's how it works.
Yeah.
One out of every 5 games, it's always at the bottom. So for
You get
any
2
of
in
you...
the top 20.
Yeah, right? For any of you who are curious about the next What the Deck theme, it will be when Ikoria is released. It'll be on April 27th, and we're holding off until every single card is fully revealed for the Ikoria theme. So that is TBD, but it will be occurring right after Ikoria is released on MTGA. So that way we can make sure that we include the newest, freshest, fanciest cards there are. Nox, thank you for joining us today. It was a
This is my pleasure.
Yeah, man.
As
thanks again
always.
to our sponsor, NordVPN, for helping support What the Deck. You can go to nordvpn.com/day9tv. It's written there. Use the code day9tv because I want my name and branding plastered everywhere possible. Use that code to get a free month along with 70% off 3 years. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Farewell, folks.
It was a pleasure. It was great. It was thick. It was solid. It was tight. Goodbye. Good night.